In the heart of the Zulu kingdom, there was a powerful chief named Dlamini. He ruled over a prosperous village where the rivers flowed with clear water, the fields yielded rich harvests, and the people lived in harmony. But despite having everything, Chief Dlamini was never satisfied. He always wanted more cattle, more land, more wealth. One evening, as he sat in his grand hut, an old man arrived at his doorstep.
Great chief, I bring you news of a treasure hidden deep in the mountains. But beware, only an honest man can claim it.
Dlamini's heart pounded with excitement.
Treasure. He had to have it. Where can I find this treasure, he asked.
It lies in the cave of the ancestors, beneath the great baobab tree. But remember, it will test the purity of your heart.
That very night, Chief Dlamini gathered his bravest warriors and set off towards the mountains. The journey was long, and the path was treacherous, but his greed fueled his determination. Finally, they reached the baobab tree. Beneath its sprawling roots, they found a dark cave. With a flaming torch in hand, Dlamini stepped inside. At the cave's center, he saw a pile of gold shimmering under the firelight. His hands trembled as he reached out to grab a piece.
Only an honest heart may claim this treasure.
Dlamini froze. His warriors looked at him expectantly.
I am the chief of this land. If anyone deserves this gold, it is me.
He scooped up handfuls of gold, stuffing them into a leather bag. The cave rumbled. The air grew heavy. The golden coins darkened, turning into heavy stones in his hands. The fire in his torch flickered wildly. The warriors gasped as the cave walls began to shake.
We must leave.
They ran, barely escaping as the entrance collapsed behind them. Dlamini, still clutching the cursed stones, felt an icy chill creep through his veins. The journey back to the village was strange. The rivers they had crossed earlier had dried up. The trees that once bore fruit stood barren. When they finally reached the village, they found disaster. Cattle lay sick, crops had withered, and the people were weak with hunger.
What happened here?
Great chief, ever since you left, the land has been cursed. The rains have stopped and sickness has spread.
Dlamini looked at the stones in his bag. He had thought them gold, but now they were nothing but heavy burdens. His greed had brought ruin upon his people. He fell to his knees, realizing the terrible mistake he had made. Desperate to undo his wrong, he ran back to the cave, but the entrance was gone, sealed by the spirits of the land. No matter how hard he dug, the cave would not open again. The treasure was lost to him forever. With no other choice, Dlamini returned to his village, but the people no longer saw him as their leader. Ashamed and broken, he wandered into the wilderness, never to be seen again. And so the village slowly rebuilt itself, not with gold, but with patience, hard work, and unity. The land healed, the rivers flowed again, and the people learned an important lesson. Greed may promise riches, but it always brings ruin. The land healed, the rivers flowed again, and the people learned an important lesson. Greed may promise riches, but it always brings ruin. Ill-gotten wealth brings destruction. True prosperity comes from honesty and hard work.
Let us remember the lessons we've learned and build a future rooted in integrity and unity.
In the heart of the Zulu kingdom, the strength of its people truly lay in their honesty and perseverance.